What's up YouTube? Welcome back to Gadget. Today we have a very special unboxing. I've been very excited for this device ever since I first laid my eyes on it at CES. But first, let us introduce the very special guest, my man Baby Groot here. Say hello, Baby Groot. Doesn't really like to speak. But without further ado, let me introduce the phone that I've been very excited about. I believe you guys are gonna like this one. It is a budget phone, currently at $199. I don't know if that was a pre-order special, but I'll double check. You can currently get this at the website itself, and I believe they'll be available at Best Buy as well. So this is the Nuu Mobile G3. Now, it's not the LG G3, and it's not new as in NEW, but it actually is new as Nuu Mobile. So this is the fairly new company, I believe, or we just haven't heard of it yet. But now you have, first time here, Gadget Beard. But these devices, they have them on sale at Best Buy. These are unlocked devices, and I think they're only GSM unlocked right now. So your Cricket, Metro PCS, T-Mobile, AT&T, any GSM network will work just perfectly fine on this phone. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this box open and get right into it. Okay, first off, let me start by saying very nice presentation from Nuu Mobile. For a budget phone, doesn't get better than this. My Sony Xperia phone, just a plain white box. This costs $450. This costs $200. Check this. Just a couple specs here. You do have a 5.7 HD IPS display, 2.39 gigahertz octa-core CPU, rear dual cameras, 13 megapixel and a 5 megapixel, front camera 5 megapixel, dual SIM standby, so you do have dual SIM accessibility here. You have 4 gigs of RAM with 64 gigs of onboard storage, which is great, and you do have a 3000 milliamp hour battery. Now, some of the bands supported for this phone, like I did say, this is the US variant. The US bands are supported. Any US GSM your G3 logo right there, and this is where you pull the tab out. Great placement. Now this is your starter guide here. Oh, also included is a free TPU clear case here. Look at that, free cases. You can't go wrong with free cases. You have your Type-C to 3.5 millimeter headphone jack there, adapter. You have your dongle. So I'm assuming this doesn't have a headphone jack, but $200 phone and he gave you a dongle. That's amazing. And you have your power brick here. Let's unlock your power brick. And I do believe this is quick charge. I do not know how to read this. It's a 5 voltage, 0.3 amps. I don't know. That's input output 5 voltage, 2000 milliamps. You can pause it there. If you know how to read the specs on these charging bricks, go ahead and do by all means, and let us know in the comments how fast this charging brick is. Let's put that back. Let's put this little dongle back. Also included in here is your Type-C to USB cable. Awesome. And a SIM injecting tool. And that is all. We'll go ahead and put all this back in here. Very nice of them. Case, I'll leave this outside. Throw this away. That in there. Let's get right into the phone. That there. Let's leave that there. Okay, the phone itself here. So this is not 1080p, but it is 720 plus P. I don't know what that is. No, so you get a little bit more extra added pixels due to the 18:9 aspect ratio. I seen this live at CES and the stream looked just fine. I couldn't tell if it was 1080 or 720 to be honest. This is rocking a MediaTek processor, 2.39 octa-core. I think it's the Helio P25 it's rocking. It does have fast charging compatibility, so it is going to juice your phone up pretty quick. We do have 4 gigs of RAM like I said earlier, with 64 gigs of onboard storage, 4G LTE connectivity. We do have a fingerprint sensor in the rear right there. Now this camera setup here kind of looks familiar of the S9, huh? And we do have 13 megapixel with the 5 megapixel rear camera, and we have a 13 megapixel front facing camera for those excellent selfies y'all know I like to take. So with this phone, it says right here, unlock phones made better, 1 year limited warranty. I don't know how good their customer service is, but we'll find out. You do have SIM 1 and SIM 2 with the option of micro SD. Keep in mind, people, that this is a $200 phone and it feels very premium in hand. Let's go ahead and peel this sticker here. Look at that. Peel the back. Look at that beauty right there. You gonna tell me this phone doesn't look beautiful? Woo! Look at that sapphire blue. God, you rocking this phone, they're not gonna know you paid $200 for this phone. They're gonna think you paid maybe about $800, $700 phone. Now this resembles very much the S line from the current Samsung Galaxies. Almost looks like a S7, but dude, feels very good in hand. You have this blue metal band that goes all around the phone. The back is glass. Look at that fingerprint magnet for sure. So that's why they give you the phone. You got new branding there. You got your fingerprint sensor there. Dual rear facing cameras. Your dual flash there. On top, you have your SIM tray there with some antenna bands. You have your volume rocker there. Separate volume rocker as well. So it's not just one whole piece. So you can tell the difference between lowering the volume, highering the volume. Also, your power button, which is engraved with the design, so you can feel and tell the difference between your power button. Now look at that, man. This is great detail from a company that's selling a phone for $200, just giving you this very minor detail that's gonna help you out in the long run. You can physically know what button is your power button without actually looking at your phone. This is my power button because I can feel the rigid edges on top of the button, and then I know the next one's the lower, and the one on top is my higher. The lower your volume and higher your volume rocker there. On the bottom, I don't believe it has dual speakers, but one of them is your mic, the other one is your speaker, and you have USB Type-C USB Type-C on a $200 phone. Bam! Take that, Honor 7X. Now, on this side, we have nothing right there. In the front, we have this beautiful black slab, 18:9 aspect ratio, 5.7 inch. I believe it's an IPS display. I don't say if it's AMOLED or anything, but if you know, please leave a comment below. You do have your 13 megapixel front-facing camera. I believe that is a flash right there for the front. No branding down here. No, I don't believe it has capacitive buttons there, but there you have it. Quick tour around the phone. Let's go ahead and power this baby back on. Let's do a quick hands-on here, and then we'll go ahead and end the video there. So let's set up this fingerprint here. Let's see how fast and how good this fingerprint sensor is. Let's go to add fingerprint and pin. All right. So the fingerprint right there. So let's go ahead and start. Pretty good. Let's add another one. This phone feels very small in hand for being a 5.7 inch, and I'll give you a couple comparisons right now with the behemoths I have laying on my desk. Look at that screen. You need to tell me that doesn't look beautiful? 5.7 inch, 720 plus. You don't even know that's a 720 plus screen. This is an 18:9 aspect ratio. But check this out. One thing I don't like that I already noticed right off the back, these corners right here, they're not rounded like you think. Well, they kind of do look rounded, and they kind of don't. So it seems like the screen is on the bottom, and that they painted the glass on the outside to give it the rounded corners, but didn't quite round them. They're kind of edged, but nothing to freak out about. So there you have the phone there. Let's just see how much onboard storage you have right off the back. You are given Android 7.1.1 with the November 5th security update patch. I do not know if there's an update available. I'm not gonna check it right now because I want to get through this video. But storage real quick, system gestures, one-handed mode. I don't believe you need one-handed mode on this, man. This phone fits easily in the hand. Leave a link right there. I went a little bit more in detail through the OS with my CES on hands, if you guys want to go ahead and check that video. But make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new. Make sure you hit the notification bell just to make sure you know when more awesome videos about this phone or other videos drop. Where's storage? So you got 13.65 used right out the box. You have 64 gigs available. Most of it is your OS, which is taking actually the OS takes about 5.69 gigabytes, and it says other 7.9. Let's see if this has bloatware here. These are your apps. I do see a little bit of bloatware here. We have FM radio, file manager. I don't know what ETWS, but I think those are like the Amber Alert systems. SIM tool, sound recorder, and that's it. I don't see that much bloatware here. But there you have it, guys. Let's do a quick comparison real quick to the phones I have lying around. This is your Sony Xperia XA2 Ultra, and look how much bigger this phone is compared to this one. This is a 5.7 inch 18:9. This is a 6 inch 16:9 aspect ratio. There, look at that. This thing is easily pocketable. Look at that. Boom, boom. And another giant of a whale here is your Razr phone. The same. Look at that. Look how much bigger this is. I want to say this is a 5.7 inch screen too, or 6 inch. 5.7 inch screen. This is a 5.7 inch screen here. 18:9. This is not a 5.7 inch screen, 18:9,
but look at the difference. Look at the difference on how much bigger this one is than this. And this does have top bezels a little bit, but this has speakers on top, but not too thick either. I think somebody on my comments has mentioned that the phone was thick. It's not thick at all. It only has a 3000 milliamp hour battery, but I don't, if you think this is thick, then I don't. Let's go ahead and test the case here. Oh, check this out. Look at that. They give you a very nice, beautiful case. Now, something to mention, they do have accessories for this phone. They have a tempered glass screen protector, and they have other cases besides this case that's given to you. But this is a very beautiful case. Look at that. Thanks guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.